guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be gossiping. So how is you like? Gosh, that will like sound like so like nothing, but when you are like a girl's girl, for you this is like crazy. Like you don't like to be obvious. You need to be you need to live it with me. Even if you would react like nothing happened, you need to live the way I did. Like I did my nails, by the way. That's the only color I've been doing, and the only which is it's like 11:20. Um, I should go to sleep, but um since I finished really late, like at 6:30, and when I home and started. Well, that's not the point. Well, I'm saying when I started journaling that out, but clearly I'm not journaling everything which happens in my life, since sometimes things is so bad you don't even want to think about it. You just want to like take a break from it before talking back about it. But guys, the story is too freaking long, and like a long storyteller. I don't know long story short. I know mini story super long. I know only that. But I'll try my best to like no, I cannot tell you all of that. Okay, I'm thinking like we'll unfortunately never get to know each other, and I hope the people involved in that story will not see it. Like I hope. But even though I don't think they'll see this precise video and like listen to it completely. If they do, um please quit that video. That's really that's personal. Sorry, a little accents. Okay. God. Guys, when did you realize you were a teenager? Like teenager, like the number, like a fucking teenager. Like I realized that when I started feeling butterflies in my tummy, and starting this feeling when you want to scream into a pillow. This like first happened to me like when I was reading a webtoon, and then it like started like happening like in real life towards people. I know it's not about the age. It will happen by that age, but it's really not about that. And these are those moments when you are like, I'm a teenager. But sometimes you realize how mature you are. Well, not for everybody, but personally for me, I realize how mature I am for my age. But so I'm trying to live like my teenage year completely as I won't have any after. So I'm trying to be a freaking teenager. With all the goods and bads. So um okay guys. So this story started like back in I cannot tell you that this story started back in like last winter. Okay. No, I cannot. Okay, I'll make it really short. So, there was a boy who had a crush on me. He started every time we had sport together, like on. Sorry, that was my mommy. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so there was this boy. So he was like working with me to my home, knowing that I live quite far and my way is like it's like not far, like it's really not. It's like this tiny mountain, and so yeah, the way is not easy, as when he need to go home he needs to walk all the way, which is the hardest part. Like this one is to go down. So every single day, and when we would finish at the same time, so like on Fridays, and we would like hang out together like for 4 hours. So we're in the kind of relation, no, that situationship, I would say. like for a few months. But then, okay, to make it really, really short, okay, just remember some details, but I cannot tell y'all. Okay, okay, crossing all the details. A few months later, I guess I can only guess he never told me. He got bored, so he just started to be more distant to me, and then went back to school since summer holiday um uh, summer holiday have ended, and like he was avoiding me like hard, and I was trying to talk a little, like still trying something. But yeah, that was the moment when I was really like going away since before the beginning of summer holiday I was really hot trying to, like, I would call him constantly but he wouldn't respond. I would text him and it's just let's not get into that. So but so where was I? Yeah, and so at some point I said like, okay, let's just leave it behind. And I have really a hard time like moving on stuff if it's not something like I caused. Like if I didn't cause the end of it, like I won't move on. Like if I don't understand and I'm not the cause, I will I really will have a hard time moving on. But that wasn't the case of like my few years relationship, since it was toxic and I truly wanted to quit it. And once I quit it, I've never felt better, like really, like never ever have it. But and not even one time I thought about it like, I would like to go back. And no, never. Girl, did you want to go back in that relationship? But the girl clearly wanted because of an icon, which was toxic. So um we won't talk about that today, but it's also a quite complicated story. But so yeah, yeah, I'm getting really deep into it. So to make it even shorter, well, yes, we were completely distant and had okay. I don't know if I can tell you like by chronology or by the chronology I've discovered it. Okay, no, how I discovered it. So in the beginning of that school year, since he's doing German at school, but like bilingual since sixth grade. When usually everybody starts like in seventh grade, so they're not bilingual, but there's like a bilingual Chinese and German class, and so the Germans, unfortunately, a lot like last year only, like the eighth graders, so and not the ninth graders. Of that's not the point. So they could do this trip. So it was like a few days long trip. There was in a video. I'll post it on like the college accounts. So that's not the point. So by the way, I'm a France. So just have some context. It's not the same as in the US or whatever country. Okay, so afterwards, pretty nothing changed, but we'll skip all of that and all of the teeny tiny stuff that happened, like so tiny that like really like nothing happened. Like I'm saying tiny, but I believe nothing happened. Like really nothing. But so I did sell some things, which made me quite sad about it. I just thought, well, that's not my person anymore, and that might be my fault, but he never communicated it, so I believe it not. Yeah, so I guess it's both of us fault. Well, never mind. But so last Thursday, you need to know that on Thursdays I do badminton, and on Tuesdays I do climbing. So okay, this is the turning. This is the turning point of the story. Like technically stuff happens, but that's really butterflies it in my tummy, like me going crazy and super like excited. So I would like to jump all around and scream to my pillow, but I cannot since everybody's sleeping and I gotta be really quiet. Okay, sorry if I have my friends. I should take them off to let it reflect some time. Okay, so okay, badminton. Yeah, it's that friend, which I personally don't like, but you know, that's not my business, you know. Um, okay, to make a plan, this is like not the gymnasium, but the part we were on. So there was the badminton spot, you know, where you play at really the ground, and so the teacher was there and explaining something, and I was there. I forget about my thumb against the wall, and he was Zay was his friend sat right there, like not there, not that, like right there, like right in front of me. And you know, they should have been watching when he was telling because he was showing the teacher, you know. But they were turning around. They were watching like straight at me, like they I don't know, but he did watch like straight like into my eyes, and I'm really bad when it comes to holding eye contact. Like if I created it, I can hold it, but not real long. But if it's the other person, I really cannot like because I'm really active, so I really need to constantly do something. So okay, he was watching me like over like that for like a few seconds, like watching each other, and like he started watching me. I just caught him, and then we just like a few seconds. And I don't know what happened again, but I just turned to my friend and started talking. Not about that, but about something else because I need to change my mind. And so yeah, this went by. Like we're like 30 seconds later. Well, not a long time after. Like I'm a really chatty person. Like I'm so freaking chatty. Like you cannot realize how much I am in real life. What's going on? Like I'm really chatty, but I'm not a loud chatter. Like especially in class, like I'm really talking slow so that she cannot hear me. Just when the person is talking to me and I don't hear it, I'll be loud. Like huh? Like, really huh? Like really loud. So I make sure the person did get that I didn't hear. Well, that's the point. So I was really quiet and I wasn't like talking constantly, like just little like sentences, which jumped off. And then, okay, I swear by that teacher was my fifth teacher, but this year he became like so angry, like what the, like really, like he became like so bad, like so grumpy, like what the, like he was really my fifth teacher last year, and like that year, what the fuck did happen? Like that's like in the beginning of the year, like he was like that, but he was like fine, but like right now, he's really like what the fuck. I'm sorry for his daughter, but so like you need to know that when teachers like calls me because I'm chatting, like that's really making me stressing out. Like my heart starts for a few seconds and then goes back. But like that really, and so he said like Nina stop chatting. Like not like Nina like we're like stop chatting. Like before, like way before, but same day he like did that to another friend, and what the fuck, nobody knows why, but literally that friend and the teacher hates teachers. Like we can understand that, but like they really hate each other, and no, because she's clearly a diva, like a diva mindset. And so but he like really screamed at her. But I was like his fab last year, but now on like he has no fab, like truly. And but so you know what? And like really, like I started hating him. Like I truly realized that like this Thursday, because when somebody is like has a bad attitude with me, like the moment they do have it, I'll make them understand that no, that will not work with me. Like okay, if it's a mood, if it's an attitude, no, because when I do have bad mood, I don't do that. So why would you? Like period. Like think of it. Like let that sink in. Okay, that's helpful. Okay, let's keep like that. And so, well, no, it's too late for my eyes. That's my ego boost. And so, yeah. And so I literally rolled my eyes to the sky. Like I really started doing that only this year. Because instead of just being angry, I'm just kind of feeling bad. But there are some teachers which don't like it. So I discovered like that today because it like the girl didn't do it, but they thought she did it. Like thank God I discovered it today because I'm a big eye roller. Like I roll my eye at everything, but not in front of teacher. I don't want to like kind of be the people in general. More about situations and just response, but not about like people. So like I don't like he said me like shut up, but not that way. Like shut up, but and like dude like stop for like 5 seconds. That's a really long time. Like what the fuck? Like I shut up a cop. Like why don't you continue? Like damn. And so I rolled my eye and really like rolled them slowly. like took my time. That was long. Like not that loud, but you get that. And then he continued as angry as he was. And okay, to make it short, we're playing at opposites. Like I was here and he was here, like the spots. So we could see each other. And trust me, he wasn't watching the shuffle. He wasn't watching it. Like trust me, because I do even when I don't see, I see everything. Okay, I guess I'll have to tell you about that in the next part. You know what? I'll try to squeeze that in. Um, but then like yeah, you like could choose where you start because you would rather go up, go down, but you could choose where you start. And I choose like just where they were my friends, so I really didn't mind. And he always takes the first playground. No, it's not playground. The first round, but this time he took like the very last one, like the one just nearby mine. But so I was super athletic. I kept only going up, so he couldn't catch me up. So at that point, I was glad that I didn't play with him because that would have been like really embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. I don't know why. Like I'm generating so much embarrassing like moments. Like when I'm truly trying not to. Like I'm truly doing my best to avoid them, but I keep I keep like I keep like living those cringy situations, but like I'm trying my best to avoid them. I've talked about a few times with few people, and they say like it's your charm which will follow you your whole life. What the heck? Which charm? That's just so embarrassing. That's fun to my life. Like okay, and so wait, I stopped. well, don't remember. But so the, the event is like very no. Okay, you need to keep in mind that I can spot someone in a biggest crowd. Like that's just a talent I have. Like the crowd is not a problem. I can spot out like anybody. Like that's just something. No, just something I know. And so from far away, like I could see like this much of a window, but by searching like that, I saw him like in the very back of like the court since I was eating in. You have windows in the court and in the canteen. He was sitting and I was wondering like what the fuck. But I thought like that he lost his canteen card. So usually you go like very last to eat when you forgot yours. And so his friends were already in the canteen. I thought like, oh, they will wait for him, and I would like to throw it up to like, perhaps go up to him. I don't know, since he was online. That was quite um not empathic, but I'm really empathic, so this was quite emotional for me. I don't know, like, this affected me, and so I didn't mean it to like eat. I guess I eat it faster. I just thought of it, but wasn't really eating faster. I just take my time, and if I do, that's good. If I don't, I don't. Just I didn't want for all of my friends to finish. I just quit with some friends because some love to eat really long, and so okay, as I mentioned earlier, I'm super duper social, especially that year, and so I know a lot of people, lot especially like 1 year younger than me. So in the same like age gap than that friends, so in the same grade, the same form even, and the one which were in. Well, so I have lots of relation with all of his sphere, even with his friends. Like I really do. Um, that's the pros of being social. Like and so yeah. Um, but okay, how can I explain to you? Imagine this is like we have a top court for the older one and like the court down there. And we have like the lower court for like the younger like grades. What the heck happened to my voice? And so on the lower court is the canteen. So this is the streak, the line. Like it's two line, but that's not the point. Like this is the line, this is the canteen, and there's like not a teacher but an assistant telling like go with etc etc. Like you need to go by like that, and here you enter the canteen, you swipe your card, you go like that, and like here are your dishes and stuff like that, and there are a big stuff with all the tables, but forget about that. But so like it's canteen or like there are some tables too. So when you go out, because you enter that way, but you go out like that way, and here is the line. So I went out, and like when you got like you were in front of the line, and so who was the very first on the line? He, because at the end of the service, the ones who forgot the card, they pass. So he got them, and so I passed, and I saw him like that he was watching me. So I glanced at him, went by like that, like he was there, went by like that, and he like kept like staring at me like that, and I was talking at the same time, and I was still watching him, and when I talk, I usually smile, but I was talking when smiling, and I smile even more. It's like just this like hello smile. You get that, and I thought that he would understand like that the sailor and would smile back, but I guess he thought I just started smiling more, but I don't care. But so he was quite smiling, and so even when I was like going quite okay, he was there. I did like that. When I was there, like I turned my back, and he still was watching me. Oh my gosh! But when we do stay a few seconds like that, and I keep watching him, and he sees that I will not stop the eye contact. I'm trying my best. He stops me because I'm a diva. Okay, sorry. But so he went eating, and then what do I see? His friends going down. Like his friends didn't even wave for him. Like what are those fucking friends? Like just like that, just something I thought. So you might should review that with them. But so then okay. Okay, wait, even at the breaks, I often see him watching me and oh my god, oh my gosh. Okay, especially like on when like there is this specific classroom. Like I don't know why this is the classroom I've had the most classes in. I don't know why. Like I had Chinese, English, French, math. Like I had everything in that class. I don't know why. Like really. Okay, so there is the class, there is the library, and there is like stairs. There are big stairs for the upper rooms. Those are like the mid rooms, and you have the lower rooms. But like you have this first stairs, the second stairs, or you can take another stairs like going like that all the way down. But often, like each time I have English, it's usually I have my 2 hours on English, 3 out, not two in a row, because I have a break in between. I'm sitting in front of the stairs, class stairs, like in front of the class somewhere there, because I'm waiting for my friend, like basic shit, and I'm watching that way, and the stairs are like going that way, and sometimes naturally I just turn my back, and who do I see each time watching me by going down the stairs? If you know, you know. And so yeah, so he started looking at me, knowing that before he would avoid at all cost. But so okay, later the day, I have history over there, and there is another class of history over there. But so this class is quite of in a tunnel. Like you have this class, the let's call it the P class. Like all of that is a tunnel. Like you have all the class, and you have this tunnel. So you need to go in the tunnel, in that corridor if you want. There's the P class, and if you go like that, there's the V class. Mine is V class. So people wait in the corridors, in the hallway. It's not a hallway, in the corridors. And just against the wall and stuff like that. And like on Tuesdays, like that's the I believe that might be the only time we have class of history together. And that teacher, like he was waiting, like as every teacher, he was waiting at the door while his children would get in. And I talked with him. Like I've never had him as a teacher, but he's like the one who manages like the the echo delegate. It's like you know you have like those class, you know, two people per class who like are the main people of the class. If you get like the head of the class, I don't know how it's called, but like I am like the ecologic head of the class with a friend. And so we didn't have anything since the beginning of it. Again, like that's a huge like last year we would always start doing stuff. But because a company didn't reply, we couldn't. But so I've asked him since it's been like almost 6 months. It's like when are we starting, man? So I have like a lot of exam, lots of finals this year. I said like, yeah, I'm trying. Like the company didn't respond, so I believe I'll do it by myself. But yeah, don't worry. So we quite talked, which like slowed him down, and naturally he closes the door which usually they never do because the bell hasn't rung. Like even my teacher didn't come yet. And so like I know pretty everybody in his class. Like I'm social. Okay, and so he and another guy I know, he's quite nice, yeah, quite I know, started coming, but the door was closed. Okay, and that was okay. This is the P class, and this is the V class. I was standing right there, and so like that, you have like two walls, and there is like a tunnel like that, and here you have two walls, so it's like an L shape like that. And so this is the door. I was standing there, but so they were coming like it's a double L like that. So I was standing there, so I didn't see them really coming, but they did. And I was talking, and I stopped talking, like because he was watching me, like staring at me since he was coming, and so did I. And when he came nearby, he like looked at the door and like he was something like and asked what's the fucking question? Like asked, did they get in? Like did they close the door? Like yes, obviously they did. So so I didn't know how it felt. I said like yeah they did get in. Like they closed the door. Like they're in, and he might have felt like like I have to get in when they're already there. So he knocked like that. You know, he just that is a nerdy athletic guy, so he had a lot of muscles. He had like start like well he wanted, but I saw that he wasn't putting any force, and so did the second one. So I did like don't be shy, and like since okay this was the door and that was me, and they were like right there, right fucking there, and I did like don't be shy, and I just opened the door like so I opened it, and they were like that, but he didn't see me since the door is hiding me, and so they get it. But I was laughing like crazy, and I believe he smirked, but I don't know. And I just came back home. But on Tuesdays he should decline me too, but he never really comes since he goes with his friends. But his friends is never coming on Tuesday since he finishes with PE. But when I did, I still was coming. Like, okay, you're so weak. So yeah. I think that's all. But like that's really short, and that like 35 minutes. I should be sleeping by now. Ooh, since it's really late. So guys, hope you enjoyed that little. I haven't told you, my gosh. Okay, but I scored like this lunch. I will tell you next time. Okay, no, I cannot do that. Okay, so remember he had that trip in Germany, and in Germany he pulled up a girl. Like, what the fuck? Like, she's 2 years older. And so, and when he came back in France, he got bored, I guess. But like it was a few days trip. He got bored, I guess, and he said, and he broke up with her, saying like, "Sorry, I'm gay." And so, he's constantly with those guy friends. So we were laughing at all, like, oh, that explains a lot. But like you never know, you never know. But I truly don't think he's like that. Knowing him a little, I cannot believe that. But okay, see you guys in the next one. Have a nice one. That was unnecessary. Goodbye, guys.